Hello everyone and welcome back to Adhata's YouTube channel. Today we are going live with a heartwarming creative session where we learn making beautiful flower bouquet, handmade friendship bands and colorful Rakhi, all in celebration of Raksha Bandhan and Friendship Day, which is just around the corner. We are excited to be doing this activity with our wonderful senior citizens as crafting offers a wide range of benefits for them boosting cognitive function and memory, enhancing hand and eye coordination, and also motor skills, encouraging emotional expression and creativity, providing a sense of purpose and joy, reducing stress, anxiety, and feelings of isolation, and fostering a spirit of celebration and community. This session isn't just about creating, it's about celebrating bonds of love, friendship, and tradition in a meaningful way. So join us, grab your materials, and be part of this joyful celebration of Raksha Bandhan and Friendship Day with Adhata Trust. So now we'll move forward and I will show you what are we going to make today.
So we will be making this flower bouquet, and the materials you need is a square which is 15 centimeter by 15 centimeter. You will need circles, any diameter, because the circle will give you output of this rose. You need Fevicol and you need a pair of scissors. For the bouquet, the cone of the bouquet, you need to take the piece of square and make it into a cone. So the square is 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters, and you convert this into a cone. Then, to make the cone stiff, we will put some waste papers into the cone so that it makes the cone stiff. So you put it inside and fill it till the top. So then later we are able to stick the roses. Then the color you're using for the cone, the same color, you need a circle so that you can cover this up and the paper is not seen from below. So you take the circle and cut it according to the size of your paper, the circle, the depth. And then you have to stick this in this. I'll just show that. Either you put the glue on this and you put a little glue inside, and then you press this inside so that it sticks perfectly. I'll repeat. The measurement of the cone is 15 by 15 centimeters. You basically need a square of any size. So if you need a bigger bouquet, you can take a bigger size square. And if you need a smaller, you take a smaller size. So I have taken 15 by 15 centimeters. Okay. This is how it looks like. A little paper is visible that you can push in with a scissor. And anyways, when we put the flowers, it'll be covered and the paper won't be seen. So this is what it should look like. Okay. You put paper inside the cone to make it stiff. Okay. We'll let this dry. Now on to the flowers. So we will be making these roses. You can make of any color. It's not necessary to choose red. So we need circles for the roses. And basically you can take any size of circle. So you can, as bigger you want the bigger rose, you can take a bigger circle. If you want a small rose, you can take a smaller circle. So the technique of cutting the circle is that you need to start cutting into a spiral, but make sure that you don't cut the paper through. You need to basically make a spiral. If you all have any questions, you can comment in the comment box so that I can answer those for you all. So this is what it should look like. Okay. Now to start making the rose, we start folding it from the outside to the inside. So we start from outside and while you twisting and rolling it inward, you need to keep it tight. Okay. On this YouTube live, you all can see our Adhata TIS members doing this activity. And so while twisting, you have to keep it tight, okay, so that it doesn't open up. But eventually, we will be opening it up. So after you're done twisting, this is what it should look like, okay? And then slowly, you let it loosen up, and then you stick the end to the base. You'll stick the ends so that it doesn't open up. You put a little glue. Once you're satisfied with the rose, how it looks, you can then stick it. This is what it should look like. I'll show you once more so that you all have an exact idea. So you cut the circle into a spiral, and then you start rolling from outward to inward. And while you roll, you keep it tight so that it doesn't come up. Okay. And then you loosen it and then press it in. On the screen, you already can even see members from Sign who are also doing this activity. Members from Nerul are energetic members doing it so beautifully. Okay. And once you're satisfied with the rose, you stick the bottom so it doesn't open up. You don't need to put glue in every petal, okay? Because this paper doesn't open up because this is just a normal craft paper which is thick. So it won't open up basically. And of course, the roses are of not the same size and shape. So everything will be a little different. And I will show you one more way where you can give it a design, okay? So this is my pre-cut spiral. So if you want to give it a petal effect, so how we have this like plane. So if you want to give it a petal effect, you will basically start giving it like moon shapes like this. So you give them a moon shape. So when you start folding it in, it will look like petals. And cut it all. This is another variation if you all can want to do this. Okay. Just be careful that you don't cut the paper through. Because once you cut the paper through, then you cannot make the rolls if it's not a spiral because you need to fold it. So this is what it should look like. So it will give you a petal effect. Okay. Again, you do the same thing. So it's very important that you roll tight because if you roll it, if you do it loose, then it won't like, it'll open up. The whole thing will open up. So it gives that petal effect to the rolls. See the difference if you all can understand it. And then again, you do the same thing. Stick the base. So now we have our roses ready, and we have the cone which is dried completely. Now we have to just assemble all of this into this. So you put Fevicol and then you start sticking. Either you take each rose and put, or you just put Fevicol completely all over and then start sticking the rose. You can put the big roses behind and the smaller ones ahead. So you let them press and keep because you need it to stick because it will just come out later. You can assemble as you like. Basically, for this 15 by 15 cone, you will only need like maybe 5 roses, but I have an extra, so I'll try to incorporate. Mm. You try and do that there are no visible spaces. Let it dry. And don't worry if the Fevicol is like visible because anyways it's gonna go transparent after it dries. This is what it should look like. So I feel it's a little incomplete. So you either add a ready-made ribbon, okay? And if you all don't have a ribbon, then I will show you all how to make a ribbon out of paper. Okay. You will need a scale, a pencil, and the paper. So I will make a ribbon of the same color as the rose. Okay. So I've put red roses, then I'll be making red ribbon on it, like a bow. And you can make any color ribbon you want. You take a red triangle, which is 3 centimeter by 5 centimeters. A bigger, if you want a bigger bow, you take a bigger piece. I need a small one because the cone is small. And then I'll cut this red triangle out. Okay. And you need two strips. Okay, you need two strips. If you're taking this size of red triangle, which is 3 centimeter by 15 centimeter, 5 centimeters, you will need two strips. Okay, two thin strips. Like it's up to you. If you want a thin strip, and you will take two. I'm taking two strips, and you need two strips to make a bow. This is very important. This step is really important. So you all look closely. So this is the red triangle we have. We fold the red triangle into half. This looks so beautiful. The members from Nerul has already made a rose and a bouquet. You fold into half. We also have Vadala members. I love the focus and excitement they while doing this activity. Okay, so back to what we're doing. A red triangle of 3 centimeter by 5 centimeter. You fold into half once and then twice. Okay, and then the side which is lock. Okay, the side which is lock and which doesn't open. You take a pencil and basically mark a sleeping line first, a small sleeping line. Then you mark a leaf, like a semicircle, I would say. Okay, not fully, like semicircle halfway. Okay, so dash, semicircle, and again a dash, if you all can see it closely. One second. Dash, semicircle, and dash. Okay, now you need to cut this out in order to make it a bow exactly on the lines. And you will somewhat get two pieces. Okay, you can join the two pieces from the center, like a little glue, and you join these two first. Okay, so you'll get somewhat like this. After you've stuck the two pieces, it should look like this. And then you all will take this corner and stick it in the center first. Okay, you don't stick the whole thing. Okay, you only stick this corner in the center. So then only it will look like a bow. Or else if you stick the whole thing, it won't look like a bow. We want an open bow. Okay, so you press it in the middle and press this. So you have like one part of the bow. And then same thing on the other side, a little dot and press. Okay, so you have this cute bow. Now we do the same thing on the other side. We press so that it opens up. Okay, this is what we have now. Now the two strips we had cut, it should be of the equal, it should be of equal size. Okay, so it should be of equal size. There are two strips. Okay, so you make a red triangle slit Okay, you make the slit. So this will be the tie, the bow tie, the b- part of the bow which has it on the bottom. Okay, so we have this. So we have the bow, and it looks incomplete. You can stick this also, but I want to add the strings to it. Okay, so you either take a little glue again, any side. Okay, so basically you take the side which is stuck to each other. So then the front part is like clean. But now I had got two pieces. Then you stick this. So I think my bow stick one slant. Okay, so you need to stick it slant. It goes a little slant this way. Okay. So my bow had a longer string and I don't want a longer string. So I'm making it into a shorter string. So you can do it like according to your need. Again, for a longer bow, you need like a bigger bow, you need a bigger square, a bigger rectangle. And for a smaller bow, you can take the measurements that I gave you all. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And now we will stick the bow to our bouquet. Okay. It should be in the center. It looks so cute and pretty. Now, if you want to add more charm and glitter to it, so either you can use, the sticker pearls. I'll use these pearls to make it a little more beautiful. So I'll put the white pearl in the center of this. Hmm. You can put pearls around the cone also, or you can also put multicolors. I want to put multicolor, then I put multicolor. On the screen, there are also Seawood members who are doing it so well and so beautifully. And we have Ghatkopar members and the Sign members. Right. I think that's enough. It looks good. Let's just take this little, and your bouquet is ready. So this is our flower bouquet, but I also have few more types of flowers, okay? So you can use the same cone, like the same measurement cone, and you can put paper in it and stick it, and then you can use the flowers I'm showing you instead of roses. So now I will show you the other type of flower we're doing. Okay. So first we'll be doing lavenders. This is what lavenders. So for the lavender, we will need a skewer. This is what I have taken and painted green. Okay. I've taken these skewers and painted it green. Basically, you can also take paper and roll it into a straw. Okay. I have taken a skewer and painted it green. Now we need for the top, for the lavender, we need a red triangle. The measurement is 16 centimeters by 4 centimeter. 16 by 4 centimeter is a red triangle which I'll be using for the lavender. I will on the top and fold it into half and stick it. So you just put the glue on the top, okay, not inside. You don't have to stick it completely. You just have to stick it on the top in the front part. Okay, so that we have a hollow opening after we stick it. Okay, this is what you got. A strip which is hollow because we've only stuck the top part. So it should be hollow. That's really important. Let's put this aside. So then you start cutting it. Okay, and then we take a rectangle again, 6 centimeter by 4 centimeter, and do the same thing with it because this will act as a leaf below. Yeah. Now we have two. Again, we did the same thing. Stick this, you have a hollow space, then you start cutting thin lines. Not completely, but like halfway you have to cut. Okay. And then you take the skewer, take the lavender color sheet, and you put the glue on one corner. Okay. And you hold it like this. This should be facing towards you. And then you start rotating. It's a little difficult. It's going to be easy on the paper if you have a paper straw and then you rolling it on the paper. You don't have to do all of this today. You can try this flower and the other one which I'll be showing for later because we have also a friendship band, mini friendship band making, and then you open it and you do the same thing with the leaves. So leaf goes below the lavender. This is what it should look like. Lavenders. So you have lavenders ready. Now I have the last thing to show you, like last type of flower. We have some tulips. So for the tulips, you need again a red triangle and a skewer, which is painted green. And the red triangle size is 21 centimeters by 6 centimeters. For this, you need to take the piece of paper and start slitting it, but not completely. Okay, you have to leave a little space on the top so that we have space to roll it on the stick. Okay, this is what you have. And for this leaves effect, we start rolling each strip. So you have a little space, okay, on the top, and the size of the rectangle was 6 centimeter by 21 centimeters. You will complete the whole strip by rolling each strip of the whole strip, and then we keep rotating. After you've rolled all, so either you can do, you should like do few loose and few tight so that when once you start rotating, it should not like completely open. Few should be tight and few should be like a little loose. This is what you'll get at the end. And now you take the skewer again, put the glue halfway, and start rotating. You should be like holding it tight because this paper is a little big for the skewer, so then you will have a little difficulty. And you start rotating it like slant, okay, so that you get the leaves on each level. Start rotating. And wherever you feel you need to put a little Fevicol in the middle, you can. I just put it in the start and the end because then it remains tight. But if you want, you can put Fevicol in the middle. Once you're done, you put the Fevicol at the bottom and press it tight. Okay, and the tulips are ready. Now for the leaf, you can take a green paper. After you take the green paper, for the leaf, you can take a red triangle again, fold it into half, take a pencil, and give it a shape of a leaf, and then cut it. Okay, and then so basically you'll need two leaves, so you cut it accordingly. It's just like a small semicircle, this type of leaf. Okay, and then you put the glue here and stick it at the bottom, and then you put the glue here and stick it at the bottom. And this way your tulips are ready. You have the roses, you have the tulips, and you have the lavenders. Now we'll move further and we will have Munira taking over.
Okay, hello everyone. So you all made the bouquet. I saw it was amazing. Now we'll move forward to make the Raksha Bandhan Rakhi, and it is used as friendship band too. So first I will introduce myself. My name is Munira. I'm the coordinator for Adhata. Okay, so we'll move forward for how to make it. Okay, so you will need the material, two threads of different color. कोई भी color ले सकते हो आप, any color. I have to green and yellow. Okay, cut it in this 150 centimeter का cut करना है दोनों. You have to cut it in 150 centimeter. Okay, after cutting it in 150 centimeter, make it in a half and on the top you have to make a loop. You just have to tie the knot like this and you have to make a loop. Okay. Okay. Moving ahead to make it nicely, you have to stick the loop on the table. Stick it like stick it nicely to make it stiff. Okay. After sticking it on the table, you have to separate the colors. Separate the colors, yellow and green on one side, and in the middle you have to keep yellow and green. Okay. Now, after sticking it and after making it separate, take yellow color and make a triangle like this. Okay. Then you have to take this green color inside from the yellow color and again under from this both yellow and green color. You have to tie a knot. Okay. Again, you have to take the yellow color, make a triangle like this. आपको ऐसे triangle बनाना है. And then take a green color, take green color का string. You have to take it. You have to take it from the yellow color and again from this both yellow and green color middle string. While tying it, while taking this up, hold it from down. Hold this two string. There's yellow and green string. You have to hold and then slowly tie it. You have to continue with this process. You have to take the yellow first, then from yellow you have to take it in green color. Slowly again you have to tie it. Okay. I am doing it little fast. You do on your speed. You have to repeat this process again. You have to take a yellow color, then again you have to take this green thread. And again you have to make a knot. Yellow color. Then from yellow inside, you have to take this green. Hold this both from middle and just again tie the knot. See, after you tie this all knot, it will look like this. After tying all the knots, it will look like this, like zigzag here, all yellow, and middle it will be V shape from green color. Okay, and if you will turn it, so zigzag from green color and middle shape will be the V will be of yellow color. So both the ways you can tie it, yellow side also and from green side also. Okay, so you have to continue all this knot together. Okay, so again we'll do the yellow color. You have to make a triangle of it. Then green color. From yellow color under. Then from the main two threads, middle two threads. And then you have to tie a knot. While tying the knot, hold the middle two threads together and then slowly you have to tie it. Okay. We'll do two, three more knots and then I will show you how it looks. Again the triangle. Take it now. It is very easy. You all can do it. Just you have to give it the time. So it will, you have to be very slow while doing this. If you want to make it a bigger one, so you can take 200 centimeter also. Instead of 150 centimeter, you can take 200 centimeter thread. In this also in middle you can add beads also if you want. Even you can add alphabet beads now if you want to make a name Rakhi or friendship. Amazing. Our seafood center is doing very nicely. We are doing. Wow, very nice. See, you always have to take yellow first and then green. Yellow side and the green. So like this only you have to continue. And just hold it nicely when you tie a knot. Okay. लाइक दिस आप लोग कंटिन्यू करके आप लोग को जितना चाहिए आप लोग इतना बड़ा बना सकते हो फ्रॉम योर आप लोग अपने हाथ की साइज लेके और रिस्ट साइज यू कैन कंटिन्यू लाइक दिस जितना आपको चाहिए यू कैन मेक इट ओके जस्ट मेक इट श्योर कि वो आप लोग का ऐसे दिखना चाहिए द zigzag part should be really visible येलो एंड ग्रीन दोनों साइड पे वो ऐसा परफेक्टली दिखना चाहिए आप लोग का zigzag ओके and in the end when you come to the end you again have to tie a knot to end it and you can fix that knot you can fix from the loop and you can tie the end okay okay so I hope you all understand how to make the knots and you all can do it very slowly with your comfort and you can make it as beautiful as you want with as beautiful color as you want. Just make it sure you just tape it nicely so that it doesn't get loose and it will be tight. The knots will be tight. Okay, so I hope you all understand how to make it. You all can make it like this. And after taking the hand size, you can tie it with the how much you want. You can take it and then you have to okay. You can take off your size, tie the knot in the end all together, all threads together, and from this loop, and in this loop you have to okay. So you can do it from both the sides, either from the yellow side or either from the green side.
Hello, hi Munira. It was so beautiful. Can you just show it up front to this on the screen once, like it's done? Yeah, it looks so pretty. Okay, so hope you all managed to complete your bouquet and the friendship bands. They look absolutely beautiful, perfect to gift your friends and family.
A bouquet और फ्रेंडशिप बैंड मिल ही जाता है हम लोग को बाहर इजीली मिल जाता है खुद से बनाया हुआ मेहनत से तैयार किया हुआ बुके किसी को देना दैट्स डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ हैप्पीनेस for both the giver and the receiver.
Members, don't forget to click a picture of yourself with the bouquet and, and send us on our website. We would love to see your beautiful and creative work. A big thank you to our wonderful audience for actively participating in today's activity.
And with that, we come to the end of today's show. But don't worry, ऐसे ही नए मज़ेदार और सीखने लायक एक्टिविटीज आपको मिलते रहेंगे हमारे अधातास यूट्यूब चैनल पे. Follow us on all social media platforms and don't forget to like, subscribe and ताकि आप कोई भी exciting सेशन मिस ना करें.
We'll meet you again soon. Do write to us and let us know how you liked today's YouTube live session. Signing off until next time. Thank you so much, everyone.